We wish you Godspeed. Barrister, what's his name now? The EFCC boss. Ola Olukoyede. We wish you well. Okay, then to our next story. You know, let's talk politics now. In spite of legal and counter-legal pronouncements, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, on Saturday held its 2025 elective national convention at the Lekon Salami Stadium at Adamasingba, Ibadan, Oyo State. Perhaps one highlight of the charged atmosphere was the decision to expel FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, Samuel Anyanwu, the National Secretary, Ajibade, Ayo Fayose, Austin Wachuku, and others for anti-party activities. The big idea is to restore unity, discipline, and focus on the 2027 general election. But Governor Ahmadu Fintiri of Adamawa State has kicked against the expulsion of the FCT minister. As far as he is concerned, the action is capable of plunging the party into an unending crisis. According to Albert Einstein, intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. Let's share this story from our man, Theophilus Elama. Let's go there.
Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State, played host to party faithful of the PDP, despite a court order. This faction says they are going on with the national convention, using the Oyo State High Court ex parte motion as alibi. What was expected to be a straightforward election of party executives suddenly took a dramatic turn as the expulsion of key members dominated the convention. Delegates did not anticipate the timing of the announcement. For journalists covering the event, information circulated rapidly, though many details remained unclear. Then came the defining moment. Party chieftain Bode George stepped forward and broke the news.
The expulsion of the following persons from the People's Democratic Party for anti-party activities and gross breaches. The following members: His Excellency Wike, His Excellency Ayo Fayose, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, Honorable Umar Batur, Adeyemi Ajibade SAN, Muhammad Abdurrahman, Senator Mao Ohabua, Honorable Austin Wachuku, Abraham George Turner, and Chief Dan Obi. Regards and respect in the eyes of the public on account of despicable conduct of the former governor of Rivers State and these men he recruited to help him destroy the party, contrary to Articles 58, subsection 1, subsection B, and subsection I of our Constitution.
The declaration triggered mixed reactions among PDP governors, some startled, others unfazed. Before long, responses began to pour in.
What we need is entrenched unity of purpose and better resolve and courage to soldier on beyond the election of our national officers. In the absence of INEC, and as contend with merits of litigation for and against this convention, as the chairman, NCOC, it is not within my prerogative to go on with this exercise. It is for the delegates to decide.
In the case of Imo, Abia, Enugu, Akwa Ibom, and Rivers, convention is hereby moved to dissolve the entire structures, ward, local government areas, and states. to authorize the publication of the foregoing to serve as notice to the whole world.
Well, I guess, it's one of those situations that we have to deal with. It was a collective decision by all the members of the working committee and some governors that are here. So I think it's part of the process of reforming the party so that going forward we'll not have issues.
This is the convention. It's not an individual that is expelling any individual. But people are tired of indiscipline, of destructive elements that are causing so much disaffection. And so the convention took a holistic decision. And that is why now, it is not for me to talk. Definitely, the convention has done well to look inward to make sure that all disparaging issues and those that are giving the party problems are removed.
Despite the tension, the convention pushed on with its agenda. Voting commenced and soon after, a winner emerged. Now that decisions have been made and a new national chairman have been elected for the People's Democratic Party, the party now has the responsibility of reconciling aggrieved members while also ensuring that the party becomes a formidable force in Nigeria's polity. Theophilus Ilama, TVC News, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital.
Thank you. Mayor, these are times that try men's souls.
Yeah, let me start by saying that PDP, the way PDP is going.
The problem in the PDP is man-made.
Yes, a former governor of PDP said PDP is in ICU. I believe that PDP is not only in ICU, it will take God's grace for them to, for them to be able to survive it. Because the way the party is going, things are even worse than before the convention. Number one, there is a subsisting court judgment that says that the convention should not go on. There are 3 judgments. The first judgment, when the Abuja High Court says it will not go on, they went to Oyo State, and Oyo State High Court says that they can go ahead with it. Yeah. But Lamido also went to court, and another judgment says they should not go ahead with it. And it is right in law that when there are judgments with
coming from
when there's a judgment with
courts of coordinate
jurisdiction, then it means that the last judgment is the one that is valid.
Okay.
So since the last judgment says that they should not go ahead with that convention, ab initio, what happened in Ibadan was not just a social gathering. Okay. In the face of the law, it's just a social gathering.
Yeah.
Governor Makinde just invited his friends and he entertained them. In the face of the law, the convention did not work. Because INEC was not there. Yeah. Because says they should not go ahead with it. So you cannot put something on nothing. So whatever decision was taken there is a nullity.
BKO, we know that one of the underpinning requirements for a healthy democracy is respect for rule of law. So at this point, what can a school set student say?
Honestly, I'm waiting to see what will happen at the PDP national headquarters tomorrow. Hey. Let us see who will occupy the place. Because I agree with Bukola Saraki that this convention should have been postponed.
Okay.
Yes, people like Governor Makinde wanted to ensure desperately that the convention went ahead so as to pull the rug from underneath the feet of people like Nyesom Wike, who did not want it to happen. But with somebody like Sule Lamido, a fiercely loyal party man who had never left the party from inception in 1998, somebody who was even one of the founding fathers of the party.
Yeah.
He wanted to contest. The party leadership barred him from contesting for chairman. The argument, although they didn't explain it, I was told that it was because they saw him at the ADC meeting. after the PDP had said it would not be part of the coalition.
Yeah.
Sule Lamido had no business going to attend the ADC meeting with Atiku and others.
So at that point, there was suspicion.
At that point, they no longer trusted him. So they were not going to allow him to contest because he could even emerge as winner of the chairmanship seat. But I still believe that they should have allowed him to contest, because what does it cost you to stop him from winning? He doesn't have the collective clout of those governors. They should just, instead of allowing Sule Lamido to go to court and stopping the convention. And the last judgment by Justice Peter Lifu, was that the convention must not go on unless Sule Lamido was on the ballot.
Yeah.
But they decided to obey the order of Justice Akintola. There are 3 cases. The one instituted by Wike's people, which was decided by Justice Omotosho.
Yeah.
And the judge affirmed that the convention should not go on because the signature of the secretary was not on the notice.
That's it.
For the convention. They also claimed and convinced the court to the effect that the statutory number of days that the parties should give INEC by way of notice was not met. So Justice Omotoso had no choice but to say, no, you can't do this convention until you have honored the letters of your own constitution and the Electoral Act.
The laws, I mean, at least we are saying this so that the everyday Nigerian would understand.
Yes, because some people just believe that, oh, the ruling party does not want... As you can see, Sule Lamido does not belong to any of these factions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was just fighting for himself, that there was no reason for them to stop me from contesting. And that was why he decided to go to court. At the point when Sule Lamido was allowed to go to court, and they couldn't convince him, they were talking to him for this, but they couldn't convince him to withdraw the case. They lost the moral authority to go ahead with the convention. You could say, okay, people like Wike, yes, we want to deal with them, we want to stop them. But with a party man who is not aligned with the different factions, how do you explain that? Now, Adeleke, one of their few governors left, refused to be part of this. The Plateau governor, who is also still in the PDP, said he does not have a hand in these expulsions that they've done. It's the same thing that the chairman of the convention proper, Amadu Fintiri, governor of Adamawa State, also dissociated himself from it. I think that the fact that the courts stopped the convention should have convinced them not to go ahead with it, especially when someone like Saraki said, look, let us not do this, because whatever you do, what they should have struggled to do was to get a superior court, because all of the courts giving those orders are courts of concurrent jurisdiction. A superior court, maybe the appeal court,
made a pronouncement.
They should have gone before the an appeal court to get it, countermand all of those orders and give them the legal teeth to go and do that convention.
You know, when you said a justice, former CJN, talked about erecting a beautiful building on shifting sand.
Ground, yes.
So you are wasting money and wasting time.
This whole effort, whatever proceeds out of this, when you had a lawful order of the court telling you don't go ahead, and you are unable to set aside such orders. You know, when the Fayose and the Yabelo matter, at that time when I was saying that the EFCC was wrong to attempt to kidnap him or arrest him at a time when he had a restraining order, people said all kinds of things. But the EFCC, in its wisdom, eventually listened to me. And they had the two judgments that Yabelo had, restraining them from picking him up.
Okay.
The EFCC eventually had those judgments set aside. Once Yabelo saw that those judgments had been set aside, on his own, he went, he surrendered himself, because at that point, they had received a kind of legal backing for his arrest. So, and he didn't want that to happen. So, this is the way it is. Go and get an order of the Superior Court, setting aside the order saying don't do this convention. Because at the end of the day, you've done it. What has it amounted to?
Yeah.
We want to see whether you elect leaders and all that, because they are wasting time. Election is coming in Osun. Election is coming in Ekiti. If they don't resolve these issues and have a proper elective convention, whatever they do, whoever they nominate, the courts will not recognize such people, and they will lose those states even before the election proper.
That's it. Mayor, the everyday Nigerian, who I typify by pointing at the man at the bus stop, keeps looking at this thing. As you said, they will say, we told you. But this is playing out before our eyes and the eyes of that man.
Yes, because the party has not been able to solve their problem. Because when you do a convention that is not on solid ground, and then on that convention you expel some people, and key personalities in your party, in this case the governors, some of the governors are saying we are not accepting that expulsion. When you don't have people like Saraki and Lamido in that convention,
that's it.
It shows that what we just have there is just a gathering. Makinde just wanted to host his friends and well-wishers, and they've enjoyed themselves. But whatever decision taken in that convention is a nullity.
No legal.
It doesn't have any legal basis to start. So they are just wasting their time. So what they have done now is to create more problem, because they claim now that they have executives, that Damago is now the substantive chairman, and that's what your guy, Arakwaja, is now the secretary.
Okay.
But I just listen to themselves, because there is another, because Anyanwu them has their own acting chairman, and the Anyanwu is the secretary there.
If they suspend, the other people to are in position to suspend.
To suspend, yes. In fact, they've suspended Damago already. This Anyanwu group has suspended. The Anyanwu has suspended Damago already. So they will now come now and expel them. And they continue to do that. Like you said, they won't be able to contest in some states. And the governors in those states, for example, that means the Osun State governor will be forced to now leave the party. Because they can't nominate him.
Yes.
So you see,
if they nominate him, his candidacy could be voided.
Could be.
Do you know we are watching this thing? It appears to me and you like this is a poorly produced horror film. You know, you can...
Because the party... I've been to the party, it's in ICU.
Yes.
And there's no guarantee that they will survive that ICU. There's no guarantee, because now the party is so confused, there is division. Even the few governors that they have,
they are going.
They are going because
Wednesday the Taraba governor will move on.
Because you see, when you see the chairman of so-called convention saying that I don't agree with what is happening here, it just shows that I don't know why Makinde and others are doing, and Bala Mohammed are doing this. But
the coming days are very interesting for you.
So I just hope that, because tomorrow now they will say that somebody wants a one-party state. But when you have a party that cannot put their house in order, yes, they cannot even do a convention. They cannot agree on things. We have not seen anything from ADC to convince us that they are serious. So tomorrow they will say that, oh, somebody wants a one-party state, democracy is in jeopardy. This. But they have shown us that they are not even capable.
That's why I made the point that someone like, you can blame Wike, but in this case, with Sule Lamido also suing his party. So you cannot...
A founding father.
Yeah, a founding father who has shown loyalty over the years. You can't then say that, oh, this is Wike that caused all of what is. Because Lamido also got a restraining order against
the party, yes.
The wise man said there's a sharp difference between a good sounding reason and a reasoning that sounds good. A good sounding reasoning and a reasoning that sounds good. So we are watching and waiting. Interesting country. All right, we'll take a breather here, go on a commercial break. We'll be back. Please, this is Journalist Hangout on a Sunday. Stay with us. We'll be